Hello, what's up people? So in this video we are going to continue the previous video. Okay, in the last video we have discussed all the information regarding the CUET PG examination, but today in this video we are going to look at the topic which I haven't discussed in the last video. Okay, so in this video I am going to share how I prepared myself for CUET PG examination, and within this video in the later part we will be look at what are the strategies, some lessons I would say which I have gained during my preparation, and that will going to be really helpful for you. So I am going to share all those lessons, strategies for you. Okay, let's get started. So whenever we have to study in depth of any subject, it is important to know the social, economical and other aspects of that particular place, right? British literature in the whole English literature subject is the important unit for only for which you have to know the history, right, the background of the England, right? And so to know the history of the England, I read William J. Long's book, and it is around 600 pages book. I read it 3 or 4 times. All right, so the first time when I read the book, I understand the concept. When the second time I read the book, I was also making my notes simultaneously. Okay, and while I was making my notes, I realized that I am just creating notes, right, and not revising. And also I come across with this video of Nakul sir, which really hits me. In the video he was sharing how it is really important to remember and memorize the same things which you have written in your notes, rather than just keep on writing, right? So that's when I focused myself towards revision as well. I finished my notes as soon as possible and then shifted myself completely to the revision of the history of English literature, because otherwise I was not revising. I was more focused on summarizing the book, I would say. Okay, and the second thing I did for the PG examination is to attending live sessions which runs every day on Adda 24/7, and also on the other channel which is Physics Wala. Alright, so I used to attend those live sessions, not the live sessions but rather the downloaded version of the live. So, and that really helps me to understand the concepts, where I am lacking, how much I am scoring, right? So I attend those live sessions. Another thing which I did for the exam is to find videos, lectures more, because see, I understand during my preparation that I understand things much better when I listen to them, right, rather than writing them or memorizing them. So like that is the second step. After listening 5, 6, 7 times, then I practice by writing them. So that's how I did. And that too I realized while I was preparing myself for CUET PG examination, right? So that is how I find other topics, like for example Caribbean literature, Canadian literature, African literature, American literature, Indian literature. For all these topics also I search for the videos, and then I understand who are the authors, which have been asked many times in the CUET PG examination. I prepared my notes accordingly, right? Name of the authors and their important works. That's how the list be prepared. I also made the list of some of the playwrights. It was during the time when the syllabus wasn't released, right? So I searched on the Google what are the important topics which been asked in CUET PG. So it also shows playwrights, right? So I made my own list of the playwrights, name of the playwrights and their important plays, and that I even saw the questions from the playwrights, right? For example, there was a question from Habib Tanvir's play, right? So yeah, that was really helpful. I used to memorize that the, the list every day in the morning. Okay, so that I did for the preparation. The next thing I did for the preparation is to read the book, obviously. So I actually didn't bought the book myself. I borrowed the book from one of my friends because I was not able to get myself a book of 400 or 500 rupees. So I rather borrowed the book from my friend. We thought that the syllabus would going to be the same, there would be minor changes in the syllabus, so we can go with the old book as well, right? So I borrowed her book and I studied the book 2 or 3 times again, like the other books, underlining the portions on which I could revisit again and understand them better by reading again and again. There were questions mentions by the end of the every topic, so you could even attend the questions and see your progress, right? And for now, let's talk about the theory. For theory, I read the Peter Berry's book. This is a book of Peter Berry on theory, one of the finest books on the topic of theory, right? There are more other authors as well, but I bought this book before the CUET-PG. There was no information regarding CUET-PG by then when I bought the book and read it once, already read once, right? So I understand concepts from here. Even after 2-3 reading of the book, I really didn't understand the concepts clearly because, as I said, I am more comfortable with the videos, right? Audio videos. So I again searched for the videos in which the concepts of theory has explained in a simple language, right? So that's how after reading the book, reading is also important, right? Whether you understand the concepts clearly or not, reading is also important. At least I have read the book, right? So I definitely have gained some knowledge from the book. After that I jump for the other sources, right? So I search for the videos, I understand the concepts from wherever I am understanding, whether it's for Nakul sir's channel or any other channel, and then I made the notes just about the concept in 4 to 5 lines, who are the peoples associated with those with that particular movement. Yeah, so that's how I prepared for the theory, right? Yeah, that's all. I think there's nothing much. Yeah, that's how I prepared myself for CUET-PG examination, and after that I just only revise everything every day, sometimes in the early morning, right? Now let's move on to the second part of this video. Here I am going to give you some suggestions from my side which are going to be helpful for your CUET-PG examination. Alright, so the first suggestions from my side is to start a year ago. If you think you will not be able to complete the whole syllabus or to understand, as I said, all the concepts as so fast, so you should start your preparation a year ago, right? Or if you think that no, you will be able to complete syllabus quickly, so you can start later. It's all up to you. Whatever suits you, do that, but I would suggest that go with the year ago preparation, right? Because by doing that you will read the books and understand them thoroughly, right? अच्छे से, because these concepts going to consume your time, although we don't have to study that much in the deep, but yeah, that's what I learned. So that would I say to start a year ago, right? The second point I would say for the preparation is to create notes very clearly, very precisely. Don't add insufficient details in your notes, right? Add only the details which are important for the perspective of the CUET-PG examination, right? Third is to get yourself a right book which doesn't have any errors, and the concepts has explained you so well, right? So you don't need to go for any other sources, at least to understand the concept, right? So get yourself a good book. Then find your weaknesses. Like my was that I was lacking memorization, and that's the reason I scored this much. And like if you ask me, I know I have the capability to score more than that, in 200s, 205, 210, if I would have prepared myself better. I forget a lot of things, and that's why the questions went wrong. So don't do that. Find where you are lacking, what is the area where you need to work, and focus on that area more. Okay, then follow your routine religiously. See, you don't have to study everything in a day, right? So like create some slots. For example, if you have decided that this is the topic you are going to study in the morning. For example, let's take the Anglo-Saxon age, right? So this age is very small. There is nothing much in this age happened, so you could finish this age between 10 to 15 minutes, right? So finish that only. After that, after finishing the Anglo-Saxon, what you want to study, finish that. Okay, whether it's the Anglo-Norman period, age of Chaucer. Okay, so like create your routine and maintain that. ठीक है, do study every day, right? ऐसा नहीं है that everything you are studying in a day and the very next day you are not studying at all. No, this shouldn't be happen. Study every day, little, all right? Then the next thing to do is to attend the live sessions which runs every day on Adda 24/7, and also on the physics wala. Attend those live sessions and see what is the area you are lacking, how much you are scoring. Okay, which unit is strong, which unit is weak, right? Then keep everything at one place. This shouldn't happen that some things, some notes of yours are in the register, some are in your phone, some at other place. No, avoid doing that. Keep things at one or two place maximum. Okay, the last from my side is to keep on updating yourself, keep learning, keep taking knowledge. Okay, right now we are studying for CUET PG examination, but I would suggest you to watch the videos of the channels who are also providing knowledge, informations about UGC net or gate examination. Okay, so watch their videos, you will get insights from those videos, right? Yeah, so that much I have to share in this video. And do let me know if you like the video or not, whether the video was helpful for you or not. Okay, bye bye, take care.